rock and roll.
Which one do you want to start with?
Ag extension, page 15.
Then we'll go to 51 now.
We're up, okay. Bannock County Commissioners are back in session. We are talking budget. It looks like we have 4-H and Ag Extension. So we'll start with Ag Extension first. Introduce yourselves and
Okay. I'm Nikki Ennis. I'm the 4-H educator for Bannock County Extension.
And I'm Terry Johnson. I'm the administrative assistant.
okay. And just hit your highlights.
Okay. Well, we don't really have any changes for the budget. We did make a change to our line items for adding in Terry Johnson for future retirement. So I guess that was to add in just for, I guess, in the future when that happened. We're just looking forward. And then we do have our capital outlay request for a new van for 4-H programming that was in there as well. Anything else, Terry, I need to say?
Okay. So just to go back to the top, so for retirement, it's all added in just this year?
There's no budget for retirement for FY24. So there's just a request because she's getting closer to potentially retiring. So if she were to go, we would just want to have that budget in there so that her position can be replaced.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And then the van,
Yep,
And then,
yeah.
okay?
and then 4-H. And 4-H budget.
And now we'll go to 4-H. That's very back.
51. 51.
51. All right.
We added that in there.
Okay. And then one more thing that we did add in is we have AmeriCorps funding that I was given to hire AmeriCorps with, and so that money is under contract services, but it'll roll over each year so that we can pay for.
You
Sorry.
mean you'll request it each year?
Yeah.
It won't roll forward
Well, okay,
because
but it should stay in my budget.
you usually only roll forward money that you don't spend the prior year. That's
Yeah,
what roll
so
forward
if
is.
it's not spent, then it would
Go.
be in the
Well,
budget the next year.
if you ask for it, yes.
So you gotta have to add it to whatever request you're making for the next year.
Right.
Okay.
It doesn't just roll over, nothing
Yeah.
rolls over
Okay,
automatically.
well,
And you've
yeah,
got
I'll
that.
be requesting it every year, so if there's any money.
So we need to add that.
We'll evaluate every year.
So we'll need to add that into,
Yeah, I gave
Well,
a
it's-
check
yeah,
to
it's-
you guys. It was for.
no, right, and
Oh.
Ag Extension or 4-H?
4-H.
Okay,
It's in
Yeah.
4-H.
Okay.
and that's in which line? The 74000?
Yeah.
So right now there's 2,065?
There's actually the 3,065, but she's going to be paying $1,000 because we have an AmeriCorps volunteer right now.
Okay, but your budget request says 2,065?
Right, because that's what will be available in 2025.
Okay, perfect.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you guys this, but I didn't hear your explanation at all. You got to speak a little bit
Oh.
louder. And
So
so
that-
please tell me what this is for.
It's for AmeriCorps funding, so
AmeriCorps funding?
AmeriCorps, yeah, so I hire AmeriCorps throughout the year for 4-H, for the county, because we have such a demand that I have other people in the office that are working to do 4-H outreach.
It's a vendor that does extra help. So it's like,
It's a it's a volunteer program, kind of, like they're paid volunteers.
I've heard of AmeriCorps, but what do they do for you?
They do outreach. They'll go into schools and teach, or they do program capacity building. So for the most part, they're going out and teaching and recruitment for 4-H. And I hire them through the University of Idaho. It's a partnership with AmeriCorps and University of Idaho. So these are paid volunteers. They get a stipend and some money that can go towards their education. So a lot of them are either college students or working on furthering their education.
Okay.
That had been run, this year it was ran through their outside checkbook. We're correcting that, and that's why it's in the budget.
It was run through their outside checkbook?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
4-H and Ag Extension have a checkbook that they have the ability to write their own checks, and then they report it to us quarterly.
Oh.
It's because
okay.
they have programs that require them to make a lot of purchases throughout the week. And
Gotcha.
if they had to wait for us, it's
Okay.
tedious.
So I want to clarify this a little bit further, because there was nothing there,
Right.
and then you said there was $3,000,
Right now.
but
there
you do
is.
not need $3,000, because all you'll have next year is $2,065.
Correct. The university will be billing us through the
Yeah.
AmeriCorps program for $1,000 for our AmeriCorps volunteer that we have right now.
Okay,
So we will pay that, and then it'll be $2,065 after we pay the $1,000.
Right. And
okay.
then
I-
if they only use 1,025, we'll have 1,065 for 26.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we wasn't
Yeah.
Perfect.
losing
Any-
dollars
Yeah.
that you thought you was gonna get.
No losing, yeah.
Okay, any questions?
Nope.
All right, pretty simple.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you.
And those outside checkbooks that I mentioned, those all have line items where we have expenditures that are paid out, and then it also shows revenue, so the two are matching
Okay.
for transparency.
Who's-
Check the activity.
Who's coming for the juvenile program?
Probably Matt.
You got a phone number?
I do. What page is he on? I'll call him.
Jury programs. Is that what it's called in the